dynamic paranormal investigation game where what you say to a ghost can quite literally come back to haunt you. Powered by a neural network, the ghost reacts in real-time, understanding, adapting, and occasionally throwing a full-blown tantrum. Every word counts. You'll creep through cursed, shifting locations, solo or with a team, facing off with bizarre entities, each with their own twisted personalities. And yeah, some of them don't play nice. You've got spells, rituals, and gear, but trust? That's in short supply. Sometimes survival means tossing a buddy to the spirits and calling it strategy. It's ghost hunting with a touch of betrayal and a whole lot of improv. But while it sounds like a dream for thrill seekers, it can feel more like ghost busting with a leaky vacuum. The spooky settings and killer soundtrack draw you in, only for bugs, broken progression, and vanishing gear to yank you right back out. Missions might end in success, your rewards just forget to show up. The Halloween event still lingers, like that one guest who won't leave the party, hinting the devs may be busy elsewhere. The bones are good, the spirits willing, but the flesh still needs patching. Approach with curiosity and maybe a backup flashlight. It's a physics-driven sandbox where you design, build, and fly your own planes across a massive open world. Every decision, speed, weight, cargo, fuel, matters. Strap on some wings, toss a couch in the cargo bay, and try not to run out of gas halfway to a remote island. Missions throw you into the skies with strange deliveries and even stranger destinations. And your creativity is the only thing keeping you airborne. Well, that and a suspicious number of bolts. You'll earn cash and XP to unlock new parts, push your engineering limits, and maybe pull off a few mid-air miracles while you're at it. Think you can stick the landing? Hope so, because precision counts. The building system starts out chill, but things escalate fast. Timed drops, massive airliners, that one part you swear was attached. Players love the clean, intuitive build mechanics and the satisfying progression. It's surprisingly deep, addictively fun, and polished far beyond what you'd expect from early access, especially from a solo dev. Sure, some dream of better cockpit toys or joystick support, but most are too busy crafting sky beasts and grinning at the retro visuals. It's a love letter to engineering, aviation, and doing just enough math to make sure your plane doesn't explode. Later is a wild ride through the ups and downs of a footballer's career. You're not just scoring goals. You're living the life with fast cars, chaotic nights out, and dealing with the awkwardness of press conferences. It's about making big decisions, like whether to spend on real estate or a ridiculously overpriced sports car. Between workouts, matches, and trying to dodge bar brawls, you aim to become a legend on the field and a tabloid favorite off it. Fame, fortune, and maybe a pet cat are all part of the mix. But let's be real, while the game has potential, it's got its fair share of bugs and frustrating design flaws. Progression feels like you're stuck in a loop, with stats dropping no matter how hard you train. The clumsy AI dialogue, repetitive messages, and a confusing interface only make it worse. Training is a grind, and with limited teams and player positions, it feels like you're missing out on some key football life experiences. Still, for those who enjoy minigames and AI-driven dialogue, there's some fun to be had, but major fixes are needed if it's going to truly shine. Reawakened is a stunning, mind-bending journey that blends puzzles with philosophy, now remastered with Unreal Engine 5. The game's visuals and gameplay have been enhanced, pulling you deeper into a world that challenges your very understanding of reality. You'll encounter new content, like the expansive Road to Gehenna and a thought-provoking new chapter, In the Beginning, which explores the origins of the simulation through Alexandra Brennan's existential struggle. The introduction of a puzzle editor lets you create your own challenges, putting your brain power to the test in ways you never thought possible. While the new visuals and features, like the level editor and rewind system, bring a fresh feel, some fans might miss the charm of the original graphics. Plus, the price tag of $40 raises questions, especially when the original often goes on sale for much less. Despite a few performance issues, the remaster still offers an exciting upgrade for those who want more from a classic. If you loved the original, this new version will make you rethink everything. Don't be surprised
Rebuilt
if you
in
get lost.
Unreal Engine 5, the world is sharper, richer, and more immersive than ever, inviting you to dive deeper into its world of philosophical science fiction.
Is a wild ride through dodgy deals and engine grease. With barely any cash and a whole lot to prove, you'll be fixing, flipping, and hustling cars in a rundown shed while navigating a crumbling city. The journey kicks off when a mysterious woman in a red dress shows up at your favorite bar with a proposition you can't resist. You'll find great deals, bargain hard, and get those cars back on the road. Well, at least looking good enough to sell. When you're not hustling, burn some rubber, drift, and compete for the top spot on the leaderboards. Your methods may be unconventional, but hey, who's judging? Will you stay legal? That's up to you. Though still in early access, the game mixes car flipping and repair mechanics with real potential. The tutorial might feel repetitive, but it's helpful as you progress. Washing, repairing, and customizing cars are simple yet fun, and you can switch between arcade, simulation, and drift modes. Some players think the graphics could use a polish, and the German translation could be better. High-end systems might notice some lag, but it's still an engaging experience. With weekly updates and active Discord involvement, the future looks promising. Sisyphus Co-op is a chaotic online multiplayer game where you team up to push a boulder up a hill, facing obstacles, challenges, and of course, your own teammates. Inspired by Greek mythology, this sequel to Pushing It with Sisyphus lets you work together with friends or strangers, but progress is rarely smooth. The challenge of pushing that boulder is made even tougher by frustrating mechanics and control issues. One wrong move, and you're sent tumbling back to the bottom. The game can make you want to throw your controller out the window, but remember, it's always someone else's fault when you slip. While the multiplayer is fun in a rage-inducing, chaotic way, the clunky movement and lag can turn it into a test of patience, teamwork, and the occasional restraint. Progression is tough, and solo play is nearly impossible. While there are some cool rewards like fun hats and skins, the early difficulty spikes and unbalanced gameplay leave a lot to be desired. It's a fun experience for those seeking frustration with friends, but an overhaul is needed if it's ever going to shine the way it should.
Pushing it together.